Hey, happy Hope-filled Friday to you. I'm out here by the horse pen. Uh, I showed y'all a couple weeks back where we did a 3-rail fence over on the other side, and it's all painted now. Looks really good. We did a 4-rail back here. This has a little more traffic up against it, and I didn't want the horses sticking their heads through. And cleaned up a bunch of stuff where that dirt is there. I kind of am a little bit junky, I guess, when it comes to letting stuff go. And as we cleaned the fence row out and come around the corner, I was like, man, that looks really bad. So we had to get rid of an old dog pen that I'd cobbled together and got the dog a new dog castle, I guess it is, from the price of them. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about a couple things. One of them is I read James Clear's email this week, and one of the quotes he had in there was, it's easy to criticize a musician. It's easy to criticize a musician. I can't say that word, musician. Someone who makes music. But it's harder to do with a guitar in your hand. That speaks volumes, really. I mean, we all go by and we look at something maybe like my junky dog pen or whatever, and which that's probably not a good example because it really looked bad. But something that doesn't look up to our standards, or maybe we're just looking at, well, if they would just clean that up, or if they would just do a better job, or if they would just blah blah blah. But unless you've been in their situation with their budget and their know-how, their skills, and what they had available to them at the time when they did that, whatever that thing was, you really can't. There's no way to put yourself in their shoes. And we do that. We compare all the time. Like, well, if I did that, I would have done it like this. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's impossible to be right where they were at the time they did it. So, I think sometimes we need to pick up the guitar, and if we can make it sound quite a bit better than the guy that we heard playing, then instead of criticizing, maybe we could get with that person and help them learn some new fingering or a new transition or something. I'm not musical, so I don't know, but it's just easy to criticize, and I think we need to probably get away from that. I think it's really causing a division in a lot of areas, and so it starts with me. And so I wanna quit being so critical of others. The other thing that was in that email that I thought was really interesting, he said, if I do the same thing that I'm about to do today for the next 5 years, will I have more of what I want or less of what I want in 5 years? Man, that's pretty where the rubber meets the road. What am I doing? Is it taking me where I want to be? Is the journey that I'm on, am I enjoying that? Because I always thought life was about a destination. We're going to get to this point, and then, I don't know what I thought, but we're getting to this point. That's the whole goal. But I think that's wrong. The more I think about it, I think it's the journey, it's the process, it's the day to day, the minute to minute, that sometimes looks mundane and task oriented, that kind of thing. It's like, guys, I'm so tired of this. I'm not ready to get to this point. But no, really, you're not ready, or I'm not ready to get to that point because I haven't completed or mastered or got through where I'm at. So I have to keep going over and over and over where I'm at so I can move on once I finally get it right to the next thing, which gets me more toward where I'm actually wanting to go. So I don't know, a little rambly today, but I just want to come by and wish you guys a happy Hope-filled Friday, and have you really think about that. If what you're getting ready to do right now, today, is it going to lead you, if you do it for the next 5 years, are you going to have more or are you going to have less of what you want? And only you can answer that question. Is it money? Is it time? Is it friends? Is it a skill? Is it whatever it is? And think about that and improve yourself. Pretty easy to do. One small step at a time. You might do 1%. That's a big step. You do 1% over time, all of a sudden you're 10%, 15, 20% better. So hope you guys have a great weekend. and wish you a happy Hiltfield Friday, and we'll catch you down the road.